This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. Maybe side by side of him, they're going to go around the outside now to Pissy.
Good evening, everyone. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. That's right, it's time for Tier 2 here in 7th Gear Racing. Tonight we're at Sakir for the final round of Season 12 at this track that everybody loves to death. If you saw last night, you'll know what a competitive track this is, why everyone absolutely adores it. So, Bahrain, we know 29 laps. 15 corners, 3 DRS zones, so just like last night, expect plenty of action up and down the field. Excuse my man flu. Action zones tonight, just like last night, into turn 1 and turn 1 and 2, which will set you up nicely for turn 4. Which, of course, is the second... Well, it's one of the action zones, but the other action zone, of course, is at the end of the other... Oh, no. Oh, sorry. I should have watched this already. Fusion put turns 8 and 9, which we saw quite a few overtakes last night in there, to be fair. So, you know, we've got up into 8 and 9, up into 10 at the DRS zone. We've got a lot of opportunities tonight for people to show that they can overtake and they are not 5-lap heroes. If there's a lot of silence tonight, then that's my fault. I've got a lot of man flu since yesterday. It's got worse, so don't expect the most riveting of commentary from myself tonight. But first out on track is going to be Alros. Let me just check what last night's pole time was. I believe it was like a 1:28.5.5. It was 28.511, I believe. It was by Neo, 28.511. So let's see how close the two guys can go. Again, just like last week, it is racing for pride. Ego, who's racing tonight, has wrapped up the title. Second place. I mean, Christoph needs a point, really, to secure second. But then third place, you know, Marshmallow, Finley, Evo, Joel, Paloma. Got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers, all with a chance of securing third place. So, yeah, bronze medal on offering for tonight for people. Here's a turn 8 and 9. A horrible downhill corner braking. It's got to be one of the most hardest tracks on the calendar with no bit ABS. Aros looks to be negotiating these twists and turns rather well so far. Here we go then, final corner. Not anywhere near the 28s, but he does get a 1 minute 29.7, so only 1.2 off last night. So, yeah, pretty good from Aros. I believe Tyler was the next person to cross the line, but, oh yeah, and he did, sorry, 1:29.5. So only a second off last night. Who's next? Is that Hass about to cross the line? He's starting a lap. But Olivier facing at 1:30. Next will be Joel, who had a okay race last night. Hopefully he can find some form that did him well last week in Qatar. Just a bit of fuel that did him. Paloma puts herself up into P2. Good lap there from her. Alright, what about Nastaru? Is he on the inters? Or is the game just messing with me again? Did he do this last week? I feel like someone did this last week. I swear someone did this last week. It's just not time to play silly buggers because my brain cannot take it with man flu. As David and Kuba, 129.4, it gets ever closer, and Nostora goes into the pits to get rid of those intermediates. Right then, Evo, we saw last week, I mean every week, he's got a lot of pace, but he doesn't seem to ever get a lot of luck when it comes to the race itself. So we're hoping for a bit more luck tonight. Yeah, sorry if you just saw your message. Forgot that Lightstream doesn't have chat on it for some reason anymore. Look at that, a lot of gaggle of cars there. Is that the Ferrari of is it Deathwing? No, he's done a lap already, so they won't be getting a tow. But oh, he's gone wide, Evo. I was about to say let's see if he gets a purple sector, but he gets a red sector, a red whole sector. Whole track, I should say, because he has invalidated. Not good, McLaren. So is that Christoph? Is he going to get a cheeky tow off Finley here? No, Finley just dives out the way and says, no, you will not get tow off me. Oh, okay. Thanks, Vision. I didn't realise about the inters. But I swear he did that last week as well, to make sure the wheel's working. That's fair enough. Right, so Christoph, provisional pole, is it? No, P2. 129.5. So, oh, and Devour goes P3. So a lot of close battles going on here. Where's Leonard? He is there. He's just started a lap, so he won't be finishing in an Evo thingy. What about Stingers? He is about to... Yeah, that's the final corner right there. He's not going to challenge the top lot, so P11, so he'll need to improve. Not a great lap from him, as I'm sure he'll be the first to admit from that. Next is Red Bull across the line. Is it Aros? No. Is it Joel going around again? No, he's a second off, so Ferrari. No, Deathwings in the pits. The Alpine. It's Dylan. Where's our favourite Dylan? Is he on that outlap? No, it's the other Alpine. I can't find him. It's the Styro on another outlap. On the softs this time. Is Evo on another quick one? He is. Let's see how far up the order he'll get. If he can stay in the white lines just one more time. Or will he come in? Looks like he's a little bit behind, so he's probably going to be coming in. No, he's not. He's going to do a lap. And he does it's very slow. 1 minute 31.9, so he's made a mistake somewhere. Nostaru, look out for him tonight. He had a poor start last night in Tier 1, but recovered well and finished in the top 7. He goes just started his lap. He's in sector 1. We'll come back to him soon. So yellow flag. That is the Red Bull just slowing down, and the Aston Martin as well, getting out of the way of Ego. So judging by the times, we're in for a competitive race tonight. Of course, qualifying pace is one thing, race is another. A lot of these guys we often see not dropping off, but mistakes get made, races get ended. First lap here will be pivotal. We've seen a number of times drivers excuse me, a number of drivers race ending on lap 1, turn 1. So Nostari, obviously his first win last week was in Qatar, and tonight he goes on P1, a 29.2, so 2 temps clear of David and Kuba. Where Ego? What can he do? Taking the esports line through that corner. Can he get into the 28s? He can't, but it's a 29-1. Another 10th ahead of Nasiru. So Ego showing that he's a champion for the reason. What about Dylan? Come on, Dylan. Can he make it across the line? He can. It's a 1:30.0. Puts him in P11. So just SB and Rossi yet to set a lap. Let's run on board with the Williams, shall we? Haven't seen a lot of Williams recently, so let's give them a bit of... to go out of the bag before we take our break. If you're not in the Discord, can't use red flags, can't do so many features. So we're going to be running a performance league on Tuesdays, once a week. And SB does a 29.8 and goes in P10. So just Rossi then to set a lap. You know how quick he can be on his day. Both Evo and Rossi are very, very solid partnership, capable of winning races, this partnership. Can they get near the front? It's looking like a quick one. Yeah, 29.2, so P3 for Rossi. Evo is... I think he's just done a lap, hasn't he? And he's I think he must have been validated, because that's... as the McLaren decides to take out the boards there. Don't know what the boards ever did to him, but... yeah. Devin Cooper is on a slow one. Tyler's on the in lap. Aros looks like he could be on an out lap, maybe. Paloma looks like she's in the fast one, though. Let's have a ride with the Alfa Romeo driver, shall we? Maybe she's not going full pelt. Look at her sector time. See where she is. Purple sector. There you go. She's 2 temps up on that sector. Purple sector. Going to the game. Paloma looking to finish strongly. She's had a bit of resurgence the last few races, but hasn't had the results to back it up. Can she finally get what she deserves from that resurgence and maybe get a victory tonight? Can she get anywhere near the front row? P5. Still an improvement. Only 2 temps off pole. So it's very close. Very, very close. Look at that. Tyler's about a 10th up here. That could move him up a place. He could depose Paloma. Tyler, another one in race last night. Another one of a race to forget. But sometimes that's just what happens. Whereas he had a very solid race in Qatar last week, didn't he, Tyler? Very much held his own. Had led the Grand Prix for a little while. And decided to dive into the pits. Right, so I believe it's all over your face next. What does this set? Oh, no, it's not. So no one is on a fast lap unless Christoph is. Yeah, there we go. Christoph is a 10th up. Almost 2 temps up, I should say. So sector 2 is about to hit. That little white line you can see on the map. Ooh, another purple sector. 3 temps up. I'll tell you what. This could be provisional pole. It's certainly moving up to P3, P2 at the moment. It's going to be a close one. We've seen Christoph as well. A lot of these drivers, everyone there, I would say, in the top 8 is capable of winning this race. As Aros, we know, P2 for Christoph. Aros, we know, hasn't got the ultimate pace, but he's one of those drivers that is consistent and can be in contention for a race victory. Same as Finley. We saw Finley absolutely dominate Monaco early in the season. That was an absolute masterful drive that was from Finley. Didn't put a foot wrong. When everyone else had about 30 wing changes, Finley was out there at the front. Avoided a last-minute safety car disaster. And Deathwing now finds himself down in P18. Down lap. What about Lenny? Oh, Leonard. He's only a couple of attempts up. Headed to future. Oh, and Lenny's got a bit too greedy on the pedal there. So he should probably abandon this lap, Lenny. Is he going on a fast one? He is actually. Yeah, he's attacked that corner pretty well, hasn't he? So Ego or Deathwing. So Ego will be first. Sets right on board with the Mercedes driver. Oh, an Olivier Face retires. Is that in the pits? I think he retired in the pits. I think he's done. Alright, Ego, can he stay in the line? He does, so that should be pretty much okay. For track extensions, just needs to get this last corner right. It can be quite tricky to get right. In terms of like putting the power down, you don't want to do it too early. Out a lot of curb as well, that could slow him down, but he could indeed still improve his time, and he does a 22. He doesn't improve in the end. So I think that little skirt, that little last corner, I think probably cost him enough to not improve. As Deathwing, did he improve? I don't think so. Or maybe he's just starting another lap now. No, he finished his lap and didn't improve. Let's have a look at Leonard, shall we? Lenny's 8 attempts down, so no, he needs to abort. What about Rossi? Finds himself up in P4 now. It's getting very, very competitive out there. Look at that. Just, I mean, that second separates, you know, P1 all the way down to P16. So, you know, I mean, even 1.2 seconds down to Deathwing and P17. Obviously, Stingers and Evo, we know can go faster than that. So, I mean, 1.2 covering the whole field would be absolutely just no racing for me. All your fault. What do you mean it's my fault? Oh, and Christoph. Has he retired in the pits? Why is Christoph retired in the pits? Why has he run out of tyres? That's bold. But, yeah. Retire he does. Rossi on for a good lap here. 2 attempts up if he completes this lap. Oh, wow. Deval's gone P1. Look at that. I missed that one. Like a good noob. Focusing on Rossi here. But Deval almost in the 128s. But look at that. He's over a 10th up on Ego. That probably would be his last run as well. Here comes Rossi then. Can he get into the 28s? He cannot. Goes P2. Bloody good lap though. Now, everyone out on the track for their final runs. I think that's Devour done, isn't it? Very good lap. I think anyone in that top 9, top 10 could take pole position. Checkered flag has come down. But Evo, 1.1 up. He needs more than that. He needs about 1.7 to be anywhere near the front. We didn't change settings. What do you mean, Stingers? Still on medium traction. And there you go, Evo. Oh, look at that. The 28.8. There's me trying to coddle Stingers in the chat. But, wow. What a lap there from Evo to put himself on provisional pole. Who can be the person to dislodge him? It looks like it's going to be Nostaru will have the best chance here. He's a couple of attempts up. Have we not? I thought we used medium. Oh, then blame Lenny. To be honest, medium traction isn't too different to full traction, to be honest. As Nostaro goes P2. Oh, good lap. Oh, it's Paloma. Is she on a fast one? She's not. I'm going to blame my man flu on that. That's my fault, Stingers. I was joking about putting it on zero traction. Oh dear. Well, honestly, last race of the season, give it a go. Why not? I mean, in my opinion, full traction is just boring because you just have to put your finger down and that's it. Yeah. And to be fair, medium's not too dissimilar. Although, to be fair, Bahrain is a bit of a traction-heavy circuit. Yeah. Right then, so here is your race, grid order for the Tier 2 finale. Evo on pole, the 128.8, only 3/10 off pole time from last night. Nostaro joins him on the front row with the other person in the 28s. Devour and Rossi will be on row 2 with Ego, the champion, alongside Christoph on row 3. Then we've got Damon Cooper P7, Finley P8, Paloma P9, and SB rounding out the top 10. And then the rest we've got Alros, and we've got Joel, All Over Your Face, Dylan, Chaos, Lenny, Deathwing, and bring up the rear, which is my fault, is Stingers.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. Maybe side by side of him, they're going to go around the outside now to Pissy. battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. Maybe side by side of him, they're going to go around the outside now to Pissy.
Here we go. As away we go. Good start by the majority of people, by the looks of it. Down to turn one. Are we going to get any heroes? Looks like everyone's behaving so far. Any spinners? Oh, McLaren getting out of shape. But we're doing okay. Alros has lost a few, but 6 places at the back. But no, we're doing alright. Stingers, despite not being in the lobby, has gone up 2 places. Oh, we got a yellow flag on Finley. Oh no, Finley's gone into the wall. And we got a safety car on lap 1. Traction catching them out. But the front was pretty much as you were. Tyler's up 5 places. But yeah, Devour up 1. Alright, so while everyone's checking that, oh my goodness, Evo's going a bit fast under the safety car. So yeah, pretty much everyone's starting on the hards. Actually, more than last night. I think we only had about 3 or 4 drivers on the mediums last night. Tonight we've got 6 drivers. One of them Devour. So expect him to be rapid once the safety car comes in. Right, safety car is in this lap. Lap 3. That means we get no DRS to the end of lap 5. So here we go. When will Evo go? Saw quite different varieties of tactics last night, and off he goes. Looks like he's caught Devour a little bit napping here. I said Devour should be quick off the start because he's got those medium tyres on. Tyler's overtaken David Cooper there, and is that Paloma heading to the pits? On the out, no, it was Chaos, and he's speeding the pits as well. So that's obviously worked out well. So now watch Devour now as we've got a spinner. It's Rossi. Oh, Rossi. Oh, I said about the guy's luck, and once again finds himself at the back of the field. No idea what happened, but yeah. Look at that, Tyler up to P3 now. He's made good use of the safety car reset, hasn't he? But of course, the big one to watch out for, as I've said, will be Devour. Can he get close to Evo? Saw Evo, very good lap time, wasn't it? To take pole. Playing with the other driver to start. The mediums. One stop is very viable around here. But of course, safety cars will define how long these people will go. You know, soft tyres. We saw last night soft tyres. It was about 6 or 7 laps they had their good, good graces for. By lap 8 or 9, the mediums were all again. And Devour, look at that, he has caught up to the back of Evo. As well, and he's going to make a move. Lovely. Oh, that's Chris. Around the outside of turn 4 here, but Christoph plays it safe and tucks in, knowing that Paloma live to fight another day. But this gap to the top 4 is 1.8. Paloma goes very wide there, doesn't she? Devour now only 3 temps off the back of Evo. And look at that. Evo went very deep into turn 9 there. But Evo's not going to be able to get the drive he wanted. And we got a yellow flag. It's was that Rossi's? Oh, it's just Rossi's car being slow. And Lenny, I think Lenny's had a spin somewhere. He's at the back. Masterclass from Lenny incoming. Rossi's rejoined, so he likes the challenge, doesn't he? Right. Here comes Devour then. He's they've put a second on Tyler, but Tyler may have. Oh no! And Evo. Oh, it's his own worst enemy this time. He's gone for a spinneroonie, and he's going to go from first. He's going to drop way down the order here. Look at that, P11. The Styru dropped down as well. Something to the Styru. He's going to come and attack from Aros, but maybe not this time. As Evo gets ahead of SB there. And Evo from 1st to 10th in a blink of an eye. Oh, and there's a big contact! Oh, the Styru's... Oh, no! Oh, it's disaster! Oh, no. And that is a VSC. The Styru, who was probably one of the favourites to win this race, is now out of the race. Victory last week. DNF this week. Oh, what a change in fortunes. And that is rotten luck there for the Styru. I would have put money on him being on the podium tonight, but that is how quickly fortunes can change. But now Emma Devour is going to be licking his lips now. He's got a second on Tyler. And he can now use this VSC to charge some of that battery back up. Maybe go full pelt to create a bigger gap. Saw the undercut was very powerful last night. But now, look at that. Tyler's been a bit smart here, and he's got himself within the second. Devour caught napping a little bit, but it's going to give Tyler the DRS here. And he's going to pull himself along. Like last night, these hard runners, if they can keep with the medium runners and just tag along, then they'll be fine as Paloma decides she's going to overtake Joel. But now, Joel will have the DRS to turn 4. That was a weird bit of contact, wasn't it? It didn't look right. Probably more Codemasters contact physics. Excuse me. Well, hello. Tyler and Devour actually going for the lead here. Tyler sticking his nose in places, trying to make Devour uncomfortable, forcing him into mistake. This is actually great driving from Tyler here, because he's not giving Devour an inch of room. Very good racing from the two here. Because now, look, Devour's gone for the inside line. He's going to go a little bit deep, but he actually manages that really well, that corner. And is that Lenny again? Oh, Leonard. He really has had a nightmare season. And is that Rossi up to P14. Aston Martins with the work to do. They've got the pace for P1 and P2, but currently P9 and P14. But Rossi's internet connection lets him down again. Yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong, Vision. Classic Lenny Masterclass going on. He's already spun twice. Okay, so what does Tyler do this time? Does he actually use the overspeed to get past Devour? Does he let his teammate go? I mean, like I said, they're fighting for pride here. So it's no team orders, as Tyler does indeed take the lead up into turn 1. How hard will Devour fight it? Not too much. And now it looks like Ego's going to get the move. Oh, hello. Devour not doing it. Oh, I think there's been a glitch there, because neither Tyler or Devour got DRS there. But Ego says, thank you very much, I'll take P2. So Codemasters Masterclass tonight as well, by the looks of things. Paloma managed to hold on to P4. Joel doing the sensible thing of staying in that DRS. As is that all over your face? And Christoph having a bit of a battle. It is. Evo right behind. Is he going to move up the inside? He does not. All over your face, outside the second gap now. So Christoph could make a move, but all over your face. With the corner. Double DNF on Sunday car. Lenny is not having a good time, is he? On this game. Right, so up the lead. Tyler currently leads ahead of his teammate Ego. Devour P3. Paloma P4. She's not making an inroad really, but then she doesn't have the benefit of being in that DRS train. And now let's see how this unfolds. Will Tyler lose 2 places? Get the feeling that if Ego overtakes Tyler, they could run and hide here. Mercedes drivers battling out, just like in 2016, was it? 2014. Ego does indeed take the lead. Tyler tucks in. Paloma stuck behind there, and she's going to get overtaken by Joel here. Joel up into a very good pole 4. He's had a good couple of races, Joel. As Evo decides enough is enough and overtakes all over your face. Next on the chopping block for him is Christoph, but every driver in front is now no slouch. Did he get up the inside of turn 9? No, he flips against it. So yeah, Evo needs these guys to get a move on. At 9, the mediums are going to start to not feel their best anymore. And my wife comes down the stairs with joy, saying that it's now 3-0 to Chelsea. Shame they can't do it in the league. Making a stream. Right, here we go then. Will it be another lead change? Tyler's managed to keep in touch with his teammate for the lap. And Tyler does indeed retake the lead in the Grand Prix. Devour just about tucks in safely. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I was looking for Paloma, and it looks like she's gone into the pits early here. Onto the softs. Now, I'm not too sure what kind of strategy this is, because the softs have only got about 6 or 7 laps worth of life in them. If there's a safety car now, then Paloma's pretty much screwed herself out some good points here. But we trust the process. One of these gambles has got to pay off for Paloma. She needs to get out of that dirty air, really. And maybe she can, you know, pull back 14, 15 seconds with these new softs, then put another set of mediums on. But my fear is that the softs won't go. I mean, if mediums only lasted 9 laps, then softs are not going to last 9 laps either. I mean, again, I mentioned last night they didn't last 9 laps. By lap 7, lap 8, they were dead. It's an intriguing strategy choice here from Paloma, but one certainly worth watching. Everyone's still really close. Look at that, Dylan up in P9. What's he been eating? As David Cooper decides he wants to get past Olivier Face. Dylan, how long before he decides to have a spin? It is the customary thing this year that Dylan has a nice spin. And there you go, almost. Gets a bit green on the pedal. And now we get the helicopter view. As is that Lenny? Oh, we can see him on the track. He's almost lapped and he's gone round again. Lenny's obviously got a rubbish setup on. He's been practicing, did 500 laps in TT, and now finds himself almost a lap down. Poor Lenny. This guy just can't catch a break at the moment. But there you go. Helicopter cam is over. Oh, hello. All cars separated by about 2 tenths here. Ah, poor Lenny. He's on the medium tyres. And his tyres are... Way, Lenny! He's got to have something wrong with his setup there, because he is... he's done 1 stop already, Lenny. Is he going to retire in the pits? I think he is. I think he must. Maybe he's... Oh, hello! As Ego almost ran into the back of his teammate there. That would have given him a bit of a fright. And now, that will give Devour the opportunity to close in here. Ego very close. Ego very close to taking out his teammate there. Yeah, if you saw last night, the softs did not last long at all. And Lenny gives up the ghost. Poor Lenny. That's Paloma, there you go, fastest lap. But how long will those tyres last? How long is she going to be able to keep that pace up? He goes back in the DRS, so he'll be alright. And oh, look at that, Tyler running very wide there. Sensible decision there, because I think staying off there has kept him out of the warnings book, as Devour goes around the outside of turn 14. Sorry, turn 10, isn't it there? Sorry. Tyler, alright, back on it now. So now is the time where Devour's tyres will be feeling a little bit ropey. You know, I think unless it's a safety car, you know, these guys on the mediums will be pitting from anywhere from lap 13 to 15, really. The hards can go very far in this race. It's just the softs of the mediums that just don't really have a lot of life. You saw Paloma pit after 9 laps. And, you know, even then, her tyres were only, you know, they had 6 laps behind the safety car as well. As Tyler once again takes the lead. This has the feeling of a race-on battle here. And only Chaos, I think Chaos got a penalty, but I think that was the pit penalty as well. So, lap 13, no drivers have got a track extension penalty. Last night the penalties were coming in thick and fast, and I'll tell you what, through all that, Evo has made his way up to P4 here. So he had that spin, didn't he, from the lead, and he's now only, what, 3.5 seconds off the lead? So, yeah, Evo is showing that he's got the pace to win this race. But, you know, he's got to keep that car pointing in the right direction as the Ferrari decides to take the rally part of the track. Joel's still doing very well there in P5. Christoph kind of sat in that DRS train. I'm sure he'll be itching to get some fresh air. You know, David and Cooper as well, Dylan, Aros, you know, anyone from this top 9 can get a podium. It's anybody's bet, really. And Paloma, she's got past SB, but now, hang on, so let's have a look where she is. Have a look at her sector time and how fast her lap is compared to her fastest lap. So she set the fastest lap, was it lap 12? She set the fastest lap. So this lap, she did what's it going to be, a 1:33 something? A 1:33.4. So she's already a second off, it's 1.2 seconds off her fastest lap. So, yeah, not looking good for Paloma as positions are changing hands once again. Oh, hello. Oh, has that Evo gone round again? Oh, Evo. Gee, I keep taking my eyes off the right battle. And Evo has done something, and he's back down to P9. Promotes Joel up into P4, and he's got a massive gaggle of cars now. The Joel train is... Oh, and there you go, Ego. Ego's got a penalty, so that could well and do. And he's got 2 seconds as well. So something's happened to Evo as well. It's happening to the cars I'm not looking at. At the wrong time. Ego's 1 point, almost 2 seconds off the lead, so something's happened. The Vouter's still going on those medium tyres, so he's doing well to get them to hang on. The problem that Devouer has, if he does pit, you know, he's going to come out. Do you know, he's going to come out behind Paloma. But of course, Paloma's still got another stop to make. And, so Tyler and Devouer both in the pit. So Tyler thinks that, based on his data from last night, he can take the mediums to the end of the race here. Devouer will easily get the Haas to the end. As David and Cooper has got P2. Joel still... Oh, and Christoph now for penalty. He's made a mistake somewhere. And Tyler, there you go. Look, I'll tell you about where they come out. They're behind... See, they have come out behind Paloma. Definitely. Has he made a stop? No. So he was overtaken by Paloma. In fact, he's probably going faster now. Paloma's tyres are, what, 6 laps old now? So they're not going to be good for much longer. I don't know where that's got her, to be honest. Out front, this is Ego's opportunity to put a few seconds between himself and the rest of the field, but these other guys are going to have the fresh tyres. Devouer is now behind Tyler, and then the switcheroo now, because now Tyler is the one on the faster tyre. So it's going to be Devouer being the one that just maybe sits behind Tyler, buys his time. And I just need to have a quick look. Has Tyler actually won a race? I think he has. Hang on, I need to... The Ego in the pits then. He has come out actually behind Devour here, so he hasn't lost too much time actually. So Devour got some good overcut laps there. Not too far off at all, and Devour is actually losing time to Tyler here. Tyler is now 2.8 off Paloma. David and Kuba leaves from Alros. Pit stops are well and truly happening now. T1. T1. There he is. Yeah, Tyler has one win. One win from 65 races. He's not had a lot of luck on the way. A lot of it is his own fault. A lot of it is not. Another driver who his day is rapid. Today could be one of those days where he it finally all comes together. There's no pressure on any kind of title chances. Although saying that, let me have a quick look at the Tier 2 standings. Constructors. Mercedes are top by... No, he's fine. So they've won the Tier 2 standings. Let's have a quick look at Constructors. Combined. They are currently 35 points off Alpine. So a good result here. Could draw them a level with Alpine, but that's about it. So yeah, not a lot to play for. We have seen the safety car fusion. There was 2 in the first 10 laps. Were you not watching? With 2 safety cars in the first 10 laps. Yeah, 1 on lap 1, and I think 1 again on lap 4 as soon as it came in again. But it's been about 13 laps since we've had a safety car, and this would be the perfect time for a safety car to come out for Paloma, who is now stretching these softs as far as they can go. You know, she's only going to have a U set now, so she's only going to have to put on the mediums. You know, she's been on those tyres 8 laps now. This is lap number 8. Have a quick look. Was I right? Yeah, this is lap number 8 they've been on. So those tyres are not going to be very friendly. Tyler is... I mean, she's pretty much a sit and duck. First safety car, yeah, you're right. Right, here he goes. Tyler. Oh, he's not even going to wait for the corner, is he? He's just going to give it a go. And I think he's been smart here because he's going to get DRS as well as Paloma pulls into the pits. She doesn't want to wait for a safety car, and she'll have another set of mediums to the end of the race. Ego has got past Devout as well, so we've currently got Mercedes 1-2. Christoph finally showing the kind of pace he's got after being stuck behind everyone for so long. He is now being able to stretch his legs a little bit. All over your face. Has he done a pit yet? Yes, he has. So all over your face is 4th on merit here. And now Joe is going to spoil Crystal's party and retake that P5 as we get the lovely, lovely helicopter view. Last night we were lucky enough to get a few of these, and we even got a bit of a spin on these last night. But look at that, Christoph. A lot of his battery has been deployed. Well, the question is, I mean, for the front of the race question, does Ego let Tyler win? You know, Tyler will be desperate for a win. Ego, you know how much he loves a victory. Let's check Paloma. She did put on the mediums, didn't she? She did. And she is now stuck behind SB. I think she'll be lucky. I mean, she probably will get points, but, you know, she's going to have to drive to the limit here. And Devour is now outside of DRS here. So the Mercedes have played a blinder here. And now they can just... Oh, hello! And Ego, once again, very nearly going into the back of his teammate. And I was about to say, the Mercedes can relax a bit here. But for the second time this evening, Ego almost running into the back of his teammate. making a bit of sooner than he thought he would, and now this brings Devour right back into the game here. Devour's going to have to be patient. I think Tyler's tyres are going to go off first. You know, Tyler and Devour pit at the same time. The mediums are going to go off around lap 25, lap 26, I think, for Tyler. So Devour's got to be there to pounce. He's got to be in it to win it. Joel's still holding on to that P4. He is overtaken all over your face. Christoph wants to get past him as well. But both got DRS, but will we see Christoph go for a move? No, he decides it's not worth it at this particular point. You're right, Fusion. I think she does go for the strategicals, because sometimes you've got to do it. You've got to buy the lottery ticket. I thought Christoph was going to go for a move there, but he didn't go for it. And you can see is Christoph harvesting as well? Yeah, look, all cars are harvesting. I say that because look at that, Christoph's got zero none of them have got any bloody battery. I think Christoph was looking all over your face, but all over your face was looking at Joel. Joel has got to be very careful here. He's in the mediums, so he should have a bit of pace over your face. As Evo and Auros fight in position. Auros going back up the inside of turn 4. Doesn't make it easy for Evo and David and Kuba. Cyacine wants a bit of that cake. Right, and Devour has well and truly fallen off now. He's not enjoying those hard tyres, is he? So where is it actually going to happen? Oh, look at that. Christoph may have a chance here because over your face has fallen out of DRS zone now. So this is the perfect opportunity for Christoph to get past all over your face. And then Christoph can get on with tracking Joel down. But Devour, look, just like that, Devour's back in the second. So a lot of to and fro in here. Ego, of course, with that 3-second penalty. So, yeah, no, here we go. Christoph, derated now with the battery, but the problem is he's going to leave himself vulnerable now. I think all over your face knows the battle is done. House and Evo going at it again here, side by side for the S's. Do we get the helicopter view? We don't. We get the rubbish views. Aros has finally been disposed by Evo, and Evo now targets all over your face. Can they get near the front again? It's probably a bit far off for a podium, but P4 is definitely on the cards. Yes, the Martin driver. Devour, so are those hard tyres now coming into their own? And we know Tyler's tyres are going to be going off sooner. But he really needs Ego to pull him along. But the opposite has happened, and has Tyler got himself? Oh, hello! Oh no, is that Evo again? Oh, it's all over your face. And Evo, I think they've kind of coming together. Oh, dear me. It's never ending for the Aston Martin job, is it? Pace to win the race. And both drivers just tripping over each other. Well, not each other, just tripping over other drivers. Spins. Disconnections. It's just not happening for them, is it? But now, as I was alluding to, Tyler is vulnerable here. He's outside the second. I think he's probably begging Ego to slow down a little bit, and he does a little bit. I think Ego is trying to play the team game here. He knows that he can't win. He can win. He just needs to pull out 3 seconds. But Tyler is going to be begging for a slipstream, or a DRS, I should say. Devour's been sensible with his battery here as well. Just not using the battery, just testing Tyler's defences, seeing which way he goes. Coming up to the flat out part now. This gets very tricky. As we've got, is that Evo again? Evo again, not having a great time, is he? Oh dear. Christoph is actually fallen off of Joel here. Which is interesting. I thought Christoph would have been on the back of Joel pretty quick. But Joel holding his own here. So a quick look at the lap. So Joel will do a 33.8, and so yeah, so Joel actually pulled out by about 4 tenths there. There you go, Devour then, as Evo goes around again, his tyres are absolutely scorching. So Devour has now disposed of Tyler, and Devour could set the apple cart here. Devour with 1 win to his name so far, but Tyler is not giving that position up. But he's got to be careful here. Tyler can't. He's gone wide again. He's got to be careful because those track limits are going to start hurting soon. And Evo has retired in the pits. I think they're playing a bit of chicken there. No, they're playing chicken into the corner. Can't be doing that, guys, because you're going to fall. You've fallen 5 seconds behind Ego now. You've cost yourself the victory. You're playing chicken and you cost yourself first place there, Devour. I was just saying that Devour's won 2 races. 1 race, sorry. In line for his second. But he's playing chicken. And, I mean, Ego's not going to give that up now. He's got to catch... He's got to catch him by 2 seconds. And we know how fast Ego is. So, not too sure why you're playing chicken at that part of the track. But it's cost Devour dearly here. Both Devour and Tyler. And that is why you don't mess around. Because Ego is going to be laughing all the way to another victory here. Ego already on 4 wins. Looking for his 5th in 15. That'll be a hit rate of a 1 win every 3 races. Stingers is in the points. You're right, Stingers is in the points. Is he in his car? He is. Look at him. He's in his points. Look at him. Telling me he's not going to race. Look, he's doing bloody well. Look at him. Sorry, I should not. I should. Because person. But blimey, best of his tyres. He's also got that 5. I think the connection just lagged a little bit. So this is the main battle on the track. Obviously we've got the battle for P2, but I mean, there's no point watching P2. They'll just Ego's pulled the gap out again. So this is the main battle on track here. Joel and Aros. Palmer is past Stingers, but Stingers 7 the points. Dylan hanging on. He's in P8. I don't think he's spun yet, has he, Dylan? Well done, Dylan. Keep going. David and Cooper in there and thereabouts all race. Saving his battery, unlike Christoph, who deploys at every opportunity. As Devour and Tyler swap positions again in the race for P2. Now, how hard will Aros race his teammate? If they're smart, they could get an easy 4-5 hit. But these medium tyres is going to be, they're going to start feeling it soon. What we could do if right now is a safety car. Oh, Stingers. You're fine, you've got 10 seconds to SB, you're fine. You can do a safety car right now. Get everyone in for softs, and have a shootout to the end. That would be a worse nightmare for Ego, because he would lose, he wouldn't be able to pull out 3 seconds in 2 laps. But his victory is a consequence of Devour and Tyler kind of messing around. And the Red Bulls have actually now dropped Christoph here. So Christoph clearly struggling. And he has come under attack from the Ferrari of David and Kuba. Here he comes. The Red Bulls also at it. Is Aros going to go for it? David and Kuba is. Aros is. Joel doesn't fight it. He just says, go on then. Go on, boss. You do it. And now they can just pull each other out. They can pull each other along. But now David and Kuba is clear of Christoph. Christoph fading quickly. And now David and Kuba can try and attack these Red Bulls. Got 4 laps remaining. Yeah, David Kuba just outside the DRS zone on that occasion. He's running out of laps to take these Red Bulls down. And Dylan is looking at a solid P7 here, if he can stay within 3 seconds of Christoph. Paloma, her kind of alternate strategy has seen a P9. I mean, you'd like to think she'd be about around that P4, P6 now. A normal strategy, but, you know, got to buy a ticket to win that lottery. And do you know what? I think Alros is catching these two ahead now, you know. You know, Tyler pit early for those mediums, so his tyres are going off a lot faster. You can see Tyler's already been on his lap. He's 2 laps more than the other guys. And at a track like Bahrain, that is a lot. And look at that. So the gap is now under 2 seconds here. So we could get a grandstand finish, and we could be having a different podium here. If Devour and Tyler decide to play chicken again, then at 1.3 now, Aros is likely going to be in the DRS zone by the end of the lap. And look at that. He already is. He's not going to get DRS now, but if he keeps his pace up, he is going to be in DRS and have it for the last 2 laps. He's got to hope that Devour and Tyler kind of trip over each other. And we could see a Red Bull on the podium here. I tell you what, I did not see that happening. But Tyler and Devour have been fighting each other so much. They've lost so much time. Aros, I said earlier, he doesn't have the raw pace, but he's got the smarts to stay in the race. And look at that. He's right behind. And it wouldn't surprise me if we saw Aros in P3 by the end of the straight here. He's got DRS and he's got slipstream. However, Tyler's got, looks like he's got substantial straight line speed compared to the front others. Tyler retakes that P2. 2 laps remaining. Aros sticking his nose up there, having a look. He's getting excited behind that wheel. You can tell the nerves are starting to fill in. You can sense a podium. What's it going to be from though? Or will it stay where it is? I know Fusion. They're just completely time each other so much time. They've handed Ego the win, and now they may even lose the podium. The saving grace for them is that Aros has got no battery to fight with. 4 DRS zones remaining. Oh, he gets a bit too much curb there, didn't he? You can hear the car struggling to slow down. Will Devour, will he go for P3 here, or will he wait? Because now it's the waiting game, isn't it? They got to be thinking strategically about when he can overtake, as Devour went really wide there, didn't he? It's going to come down. Oh, and Tyler's made a mistake. Tyler's made a mistake here. It's going to open the door where they're going to go 3 wide into the penultimate corner here. And Aros is going to potentially take P2. No, he doesn't. He plays conservative. And this is where he deploys. Tyler's tyres are going to be dead. But he's got the straight line speed to outlast Aros. And is he going to make a lunge? He makes a lunge. Oh my goodness. That is the Tyler we know, making a lunge out of absolutely nowhere. My camera work is shoddy. And Joel's gonna take advantage now, because that battling has enabled Joel to catch back up, and he doesn't want to take his team principal out. And I think, unfortunately, that's it for Aros. I think that was his opportunity. I think that's done now. Still half a lap to go, so you never know. Anything can happen. Oh, and Tyler's gone way wide. He's gone way wide here. Oh, D, he's going to come on. He's going to come back on the track and block Devour. Devour's going to go around the outside here of turn 10, and he does. He takes P2. What's Aros going to do? Oh, and now Devour goes wide, and there's place ups and grabs here. They're all squabbling over each other. They can't keep the car on the track. I'm surprised there's no penalties. Look at that, 10 seconds they've lost. Dear me. But we'll just go to the front for a second here, because we've got to see Ego across the line to take his 5th victory. There we go. Don't slow down too much. There we go. Ego wins, and now it's on for P2. Who's going to get it? It looks like it's going to be Tyler and then Devour. Mercedes 1-2 to finish the season. Devour takes the final spot on the podium. Aros P4. What could have been for him? That was almost a P2. Joel a very good P5. David and Cooper there as well. Oh, and Stingers P10. See, what was he moaning about? See, if he had full traction on, he wouldn't have got a point. But he's got a point with medium traction. And now he needs to go 0 traction. All drivers crossing. I have to say, I'm very impressed with the lack of penalties tonight. There was a lot of penalties last night in Tier 1. But the guys here have been very good. Oh, that was weird. So, Ego does take the win. It was looking close, and then Tyler and Devour decided to wreck each other's races by playing chicken. Stingers now, you have got no points with full traction. That medium traction, you got a point. You know. That is very true. And there we go. 1-2 for Mercedes. I believe that's the first 1-2 this season for Mercedes. Obviously, Devour's won a few races. But I don't think Tyler's... Is Tyler on the same screen there? Actually, do you know what? That's only Tyler's 2nd podium of the season. So yeah, it is the first 1-2. Alright, enough squabbling. Here we go. So Ego takes the victory. What could have been had Tyler and Devour not kind of wrestled each other into oblivion. But Tyler and Devour do indeed take the final step of the podium. Aros will take P4 with Joel P5. David Cooper will take P6. Dylan, a magnificent P7. All that hard work paying off. Christoph, a horrible P8. He will wonder where that pace went. Paloma on the alternative strategy goes P9. Stingers on medium traction takes P10. And then the rest of the guys are SB, all over your face, Deathwing, Chaos, Rossi, and the DNFs of Evo, Lenny, Styru, and of course, Finley. Right, guys. Well, that is that. It's been a fun ride. That is the last season, the last race for the Equal Cars. Season 12 is a wrap. It's been a great journey. And you know, thank you for everyone that's tuned in and watched, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. It's always much appreciated the support you guys show us. Shout out to Fusion Gamer, who makes all the graphics. They are absolutely superb. But before I start crying because of my man flu, not because I'm upset, it's been a pleasure. Make sure you join us near the end of February, which I believe will be the start of the Performance League, which will likely be on Twitch. But until then, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. Maybe side by side of him, they're going to go around the outside now to Pitsy.